From the land that brought you Parasite and a whole lot of existential dread comes The 8 Show, where 8 desperate people agree to live in a bizarre, multi-tiered studio for the amusement of, well, us apparently. Prepare for a show that asks the profound question, what if reality TV was even more soul-crushing and symbolic? Witness the spectacle of 8 individuals, helpfully numbered 1 through 8, because apparently, names are too much to ask for in this capitalist hellscape. They're trapped in a Kafkaesque apartment complex, where time equals money, and money equals, well, more time. And also, questionable snacks. Meet. Number 1. The perpetually anxious, low-level participant who's just happy to be here, even if here is a gilded cage of psychological torture. He's the audience surrogate, the guy who's constantly asking, wait, is this normal? Spoiler alert, it's not. Number 2. The resident nice guy who's so desperate to be liked, he'll bend over backwards until he's a human pretzel. Watch as his naive optimism is systematically crushed by the cruel realities of the game. He's the human equivalent of a participation trophy, and we all know what those are worth. Number 3. The flamboyant, chaotic wildcard who's either a genius manipulator or completely insane. Probably both. He's the kind of guy who'd start a fire just to see if the smoke alarms work, and then complain about the air quality. You'll love him, hate him, and wonder if he's secretly a sentient fever dream. Number 4. The level-headed, pragmatic observer who's just trying to survive without losing her mind. She's the voice of reason in a room full of screaming toddlers, except the toddlers are adults with access to unlimited time and questionable power dynamics. She's the one you'll be rooting for, even though you know she'll probably end up questioning her entire existence. Number 5. The seemingly meek participant who hides a surprising amount of cunning beneath a veneer of polite passivity. She's the quiet one you need to watch out for, the one who's playing chess while everyone else is playing, well, whatever this is. Number 6. The physically imposing, emotionally volatile participant who's basically a walking, talking ID. He's the guy who solves problems with his fists, and creates new problems with his fists. He's the human embodiment of a rage quit. Number 7. The mysterious, enigmatic participant who seems to know more than everyone else. She's the puppet master, the behind-the-scenes manipulator, or just someone who's really good at staring intensely into the middle distance. We're not entirely sure, and frankly, neither is she. Number 8. The seemingly benevolent, but ultimately corrupt, top-tier participant who enjoys the privileges of power a little too much. He's the guy who'd sell his own grandmother for an extra hour of time, and then justify it with a convoluted lecture on the merits of efficiency. He's the CEO of suffering. Together, they'll navigate a series of increasingly bizarre and ethically dubious challenges, all while trying to figure out the rules of this twisted game. It's like Squid Game, but with less deadly games and more existential dread. Prepare for the time economy, where every second is a precious commodity, and the only way to earn more is to, well, watch more of the show. It's a brilliant commentary on consumerism, or a cynical ploy to keep you glued to your screen. You decide. The tier system. Because nothing says social commentary like a literal hierarchy of apartments, where the higher you are, the more luxurious your suffering becomes. It's like a metaphor for capitalism, but with better interior design. The unspoken rules. Because what's a reality show without a healthy dose of ambiguity and manipulation? Watch as the participants struggle to understand the ever-shifting goalposts, and slowly descend into madness. The questionable entertainment. Because who needs plot development when you can have endless scenes of people eating, sleeping, and staring blankly into the void? It's the ultimate test of your attention span. The symbolic violence. Because nothing says deep like a bunch of people beating each other up in the name of entertainment. It's like a modern-day gladiator arena, but with less sand and more existential angst. Asterisk the inevitable betrayals. Because in a world where time is money, and money is power, everyone's a potential backstabber. Watch as friendships crumble, alliances shatter, and trust becomes a distant memory. Asterisk the over-the-top production design. Because when you're dealing with a show this absurd, you might as well go all in on the visuals. Prepare for a feast of neon lights, bizarre costumes, and architectural nightmares. Asterisk the constant questioning of morality. Because what's a good dystopian drama without a healthy dose of ethical dilemmas? Watch as the participants grapple with their own moral compasses and discover that everyone has a price. Asterisk the ending that will leave you confused and slightly depressed. Because what's a satisfying conclusion when you can have a vague, open-ended finale that leaves you questioning the meaning of life? It's the perfect way to end a show that's already made you question everything. The 8 Show is a show that's both deeply cynical and strangely compelling. It's a commentary on capitalism, consumerism, and the human desire for entertainment, all wrapped up in a bizarre, surreal package. It's a show that will make you laugh, cry, and question your own sanity. So, if you're looking for a show that's both thought-provoking and utterly bonkers, then the 8 Show is for you. But be warned, you may never look at reality TV the same way again. Or time. Or money. Or anything really. The 8 Show, where time is money, and your sanity is the price.